Hi friends, in this video we are going to talk about an interesting marketing campaign done by Coke. Let's see. I'm Deepak and this is your guy. Actually, I came here by May 2025. After reaching here, many things I liked, many things I didn't like, many things was happening. At one point of time, I noticed that in all the Coke bottles, there will be a name. In all Coke bottles, I will see a name, be it a classic Coke or a Diet Coke or Coke Zero, any type of can also in a tin or a bottle like this. Like all of that had a name on it. Then I was very curious about it, like why these names are here. Just to show this, I'm restricting myself near these bottles. Yeah, I came here, I noticed why these things are there, like why the names or why these can or tin or bottles have names on it, like Nick, Francesca, Eliza, many types of Dan, Ben, Sam, all types of names are there. I don't know why. Then I researched about it. Then I came to know that this is a marketing campaign from Coke. That got interesting actually. Why no? Like after reading about that marketing campaign, this marketing campaign started in 2011 itself in Australia first. Then it started in Europe and UK in 2012 and 13. Then it started in America in 2014. Then other countries like India, Africa, Asia, and other Middle East countries in 2015. Before this branding, actually for Coke, before this marketing campaign, it was always looked like a big brand, big corporate drink like that. After this thing, among people, it made a personal connect. This idea personally connect with people, like if the consumers are seeing their name on it or their friend's name on it like that and all, then they resonate very quickly, and also they like to get the drink, and also that also increased. And also actually the company Coke didn't stop just putting name on the bottles and tins. They went another level by putting these common names in billboards, and also in many places while they start this campaign, they done many kiosks so that people will come and they can write their name and get a Coke bottle with their name on it, just like that. That is a big thing, like the interaction it made, to consumers. It is a wonderful thing, I think. From this, what is the impact and what is the result? Like the impact is like their sales of Coke is massively increased, and also they converted their brand image from a big corporate drink to a very common drink. With the success of this marketing campaign in Australia in 2011, they also did in many countries. As I told you already, okay, as an MBA student, what are the marketing lessons I can take from this? One, simple idea beat the complex strategies. Then, two, branding is always more than just the logo. Personalization, if it is done right, it will be very powerful. And the fourth lesson is we have to make the audience part of the story. That is the main thing. I think that is one of the most important thing. The last one, the fifth one, is emotion is very much important than features. For example of this, there is one more example, which is Got Milk. You can see this video. Steve Jobs had explained this even better.
Marketing is about values. This is a very complicated world. It's a very noisy world. And we're not going to get a chance to get people to remember much about us. No company is. And so we have to be really clear on what we want them to know about us. The way to do that is not to talk about speeds and feeds. It's not to talk about MIPS and megahertz. It's not to talk about why we're better than Windows. The dairy industry tried for 20 years to convince you that milk was good for you. It's a lie, but they tried anyway. And the sales were going like this. And then they tried Got Milk, and the sales have gone like this. Got Milk doesn't even talk about the product. Matter of fact, it focuses on the absence of the product. But the best example of all, and one of the greatest jobs of marketing in the universe has ever seen is Nike. Remember, Nike sells a commodity. They sell shoes. And yet, when you think of Nike, you feel something different than a shoe company. In their ads, as you know, they don't ever talk about the products. They don't ever tell you about their air soles and why they're better than Reebok's air soles. What does Nike do in their advertising? They honor great athletes and they honor great athletics. That's who they are. That's what they are about. A lot of things have changed. The market's a totally different place than it was a decade ago. And Apple's totally different, and Apple's place in it is totally different. And believe me, the products and the distribution strategy and the manufacturing are totally different, and we understand that. But values and core values, those things shouldn't change. The things that Apple believed in at its core are the same things that Apple really stands for today.
Okay, that's all for this video. I think this video is helpful for you. If you like the video, click the like button. If you have any views, comment it and subscribe to your guy. See you in the next one. Have fun.